Okay, now I'm going to do a little watercolor sketch of the same jar that I did on day one of a drawing a day. So this will be our launching of a painting of day. We're going to paint in watercolor, sketch in watercolor, the drawings that we do. You're going to learn about color and about how to use watercolor. For this particular exercise, and it's just an exercise for me, I don't know that anybody wants a painting of a jar to buy, but you know, let me just say that over and over again. One of the worst mistakes any artist can do is to get hung up on what they're going to sell. Same thing is getting hung up on what you're going to write, what you're going to do, what you feel you need to do for whatever reason. For my reason is one, to make these videos, but the overarching reason is that I haven't been doing art for like the last year, maybe 2 years, much, because one, I had a picture book published and then I went into a publicity tour that was just mind-boggling. And then two, I moved at about the same time. So I have been so disorganized and disenfranchised that I haven't been able to do art. I have to be a little bit collected to do art. Not a whole lot, because I never get totally collected, but a little bit. So anyway, back to art, back to the future. Okay, so I use Da Vinci watercolors because they come in large tubes, gives me plenty of paint to make lots of mistakes and throw it away. For this, I'm using a cheap hot press paper that made by Hobby Lobby. I hope it holds up. We'll see. If it doesn't, we'll just have to do it again on better hot press paper. But we're going to try it because I don't want to make these things cheap. One, so that if anybody does want to buy it, they can buy it without breaking their own bank. And two, so I will feel free to throw it away. I've already made 2 videos today and talk about the need to make mistakes. I used 2 yellows, cadmium yellow, lemon, cadmium yellow light. And I used more cadmium yellows, but this one is cadmium yellow light. The cadmiums and the lemons are 2 different types of yellows, and I'll talk about that. The cadmium yellow light, medium, dark, are a totally different color than the cadmium yellow lemon. Whew. The lemon naturally fuses with green. The medium lights and darks are more red. I'm looking at this and I see a lot of purple in that jar. So I don't know really where I'm going, but I'm going to start out with the lemon because I paint mostly flowers, and I usually start out with lemon because they usually have leaves. Petals, leaves. So anyway, I have cadmium yellow lemon on my palette. And this is just a cheap lunch tray. Excuse me, that I got it, I don't know where. Okay, now I always put a little bit of red in my paintings, so I'm going to use Opus. Yeah.